Good morning to you. You guys are hanging out with Robert Dabr Clark with Dabr Cloth Clothing. I got my weed. I got my motherfucking coffee. Billy R, come on in. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Fucking burnt my finger, man. Fuck. Good morning, James. Randy, good morning. Guys, be sure to subscribe so you do not miss out on the notifications. I'm still having to go to Facebook to let people know. So, good morning. Good morning. I'll show you guys some work I did. I'll have to do that, old boy. Absolutely. If you don't want to miss out, Randy. Oh, we're doing roll call also. I noticed that nobody did their roll call right now. And roll call is you put your state initials if you're outside the U.S. Put country initials or state initials if you're in the U.S. and then put your number on the roll call. First one to 300 is winning a gift, shirt and a hat. That shit just burnt the fuck out of me. Hell yeah. And only one person is going to win, and then the contest is done. But we are going to be giving away when I get to 1,000 likes, when I get to 5,000 likes, 10,000 likes, 25,000, 50, 100, 250, half a mil, and a mil. And the prizes are going to get bigger and bigger as I get my numbers up. So, definitely. And because the video is way better over here, this is our new channel. This is where you will find me live. You will find me live. For me to look right at the camera, I have to stare at the corner of this phone right here, which kind of sucks. So you guys got to look at me looking off into the distance. Let me grind up some smoke real quick. Speaking of grinding, I cannot wait until my grinders make it here. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait to post the link. I can't wait to do all that shit. Do you show what date I started you? No. No. No, this isn't about dates. This is about you could come in and forget to do roll call one day and you lose that time. You have to remember, you have to stay on top of it. I just verify it. Let's get this bad boy twisted. I just swore there's some. Oh, here they. I was gonna say I just swore there was some more blunts in that bitch. Mega Millions hit last night. I mean, it rolled over. It got bigger. So I didn't win it, but somebody hit a million on it. No, I mean, do you show on your page when I started watching your videos? No, on my Facebook, you're saying? The name is Jethro something, huh? No, it doesn't. I mean, if it does show, you have to tell me where. Oh, it does show? Yeah, I don't fucking know. So if it does show, I don't know how to find it. When do you think you started watching? You guys want to know something crazy? I just realized that September 28th, my dad, my stepdad, my dad has been dead for over a year now. It's kind of a trip, man. I think I've been watching for 9 months. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Where the fuck is my lighter? Let me find the lighter. I lit one blunt already. What the fuck is it? What the fuck I do with my lighter? That's not it. Can I eke one little? All right, we found the lighter. Your crotch is not pretty viewing. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, 1 year and 4 months. R.I.P., man. It's not a pretty viewing. That's funny. Yeah, we shared on Facebook. Let them know we're live. This is early morning viewing here. Be right back a minute. Morning, Rebecca. Standing right in front of the camera. You kind of look like you were checking out my package. That's okay. It doesn't make you gay. Kabbalah. Good morning, Rebecca. Funny. It doesn't make you gay if you kiss the head, does it? Oh, God, what do I identify with? How about just being cool? That's something to identify with. Just being cool. But got to get my Dabr time in. Heck yeah. Sorry to hear you're sick, Rebecca. Come on in and chill. We're not going to expect much out of you. You can just relax and enjoy yourself. Sharia law will not be tolerated in the U.S. All right, what was I looking for? Oh, my notify. Comment on your video. Join me now. There you go. Who's all in here now? Here, I'm going to make some posts real quick. Stoners worldwide. Post it, baby. Post it. Post it. Roll call, get them in. Honestly, you want people to forget, so you guys stay in the lead. Good morning, all my beautiful Dabr stoners, my beautiful elevators. It's time to elevate. Yeah. And smoke. Some do-si-do. This is actually stoners around worldwide. Hello, I am a supplier of medical marijuana. They have a fucking group, and they're straight up selling on Facebook. They must be in Canada or something. This is crazy. New subscriber, Randy. Nice. John Young, good morning. Guys, be sure to subscribe so you do not miss out on my notifications, because eventually I'm gonna quit posting to Facebook and YouTube at the same time and shit. So people should be getting their YouTube notifications. I can't believe my dad's been dead a fucking year already, man. I mean, I guess that would have to come eventually, but geez. Just to think, man. He came in my life when I was like 10 years old. And he's been gone a year now. It just kind of takes my mentality away. I mean, not my mentality. It just kind of takes my, I don't even know. It just kind of blows me away. How's that? I can't wait to get my Chevy truck dialed in. This is pretty cool, right, Randy? The delay is way shorter. Mine was been gone 9 years in January. I bet you, Rebecca, when it hits 10 years, it's going to be like, wow, 10 years that they've been gone. I mean, it's kind of surreal. That's the word I was looking for. Surreal. Surreal. And I just want to say thank you God for being there, Papa. Thank you God for being there. I know you hooked up with my mom because you wanted a booty call, right? Get the fuck off of Poo Tube. For differ. I don't understand people's comments, but that's okay. I guess they're entitled to their crazy comments. There you go. Billy's a dick. Billy types in here, get the fuck off of Poo Tube life. It's not all about the money. Don't be stupid like I did. I used to take home 3,000 plus people, $3,000 plus people and lost my family chasing money. Trust me, it's not worth it. Now I'm along on a disability pension getting fuck all. Now, along or alone? Alone on this, I don't know. I just typed in different strokes for different folks. Sorry, I won't be seeing you there. Different strokes for different folks. Sorry, I won't be seeing you there. Someone put in a big old smile down there. Who put that down there? Randy did. That's what's up, Randy. And the funny thing about his comment, okay, is he put in there, it's not all about the money. Interesting, because I have the monetization, the side where YouTube pays you for commercials. I have that turned off. So, guess who's not getting paid by YouTube? Yes. So, if I'm not getting paid by YouTube, then his comment's off. He's on his own ego shit. Oh, well. I mean, all I can say is different strokes for different folks to move the world. Sorry, won't be seeing you there. I mean, I don't know what else. You know what I mean? Man, if you were on YouTube making $3,000 a month, I don't know why the fuck you ever quit. You know? Some can't be happy with anything. That might be, who knows? Yeah. I want them all to come on in. Come on in, everyone. Have a blessed day, bro. One love, Dabr Nation for life. Got to get that money. Hell yeah, fam. Is it snowing out there yet? We do have a big diversity of people in this one. I have nothing yet. I have everything, right? Right now, I don't need too much, but this coffee is one thing, and I got it with me. I just picked up my boy. Got to get back to the house. One love. Hell yeah. We tried, Keith. We tried to win last night, didn't we? Hey, the Powerball carried over, so it's now 700 and something million. Lance Stewart. Oh man, there's a lot of people on here that has a fuck ton of people on this bitch. Do you burn on here, Dabr? I don't know what you're talking about. Burn what? I'm confused. Oh, dabs. Shit. I burn anything I can get my hands on. I just happen not to have any dabs. It's been a little while, man. Dabs have been running shy for me. I smoke a lot of fucking flower. I need to move out of this fucking state, is what I need to do. I need to move out of the state and find me another spot to move into. I might be going to Michigan, believe it or not, but I'm waiting to find out what's going to happen on the November 6th, November 7th. Sunburn, light burn, right? So we're waiting to find out what's happening with the legislation. You are the dabber, buddy, right? I've had people bang on me. You should be blunt man, not dabber. You should be blunt clothing, not dabber clothing. I'm like, just because I smoke a lot of blunts don't mean that I'm fucking don't love dabs and I'm not a dabber. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta pick up and go, well, I'm not I have to move out of this place by January no matter what. I just blew coffee all over everywhere. Oh shit. You know, I haven't ran into Coffee Rice from the Green Mile a long time, man. Tell him I said hi. Fuck. He must be happy right now, especially if you blew coffee all over. You know what I mean? Like you were in the kitchen blowing coffee. You were blowing coffee in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he should be a happy dude right now. Big old Coffee Rice from the Green Mile. It's gonna be a red tsunami. That was fun shit. Did you guys see me put in there smoke weed every day on the presidential? I fucking typed in there smoke weed every day. I'm very elevated. Hell yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. No more politics. I got it out of my system. Okay. I'm not really into politics, man, because honestly, I feel like I feel like my grandpa was like a magician and shit, and my grandfather was all about that sleight of hand. Like, next thing you know, you like boom, shit's like disappeared on you or whatever, right? He's done did some shit, right? And that's how I feel like politics are, man. I feel like you know the the people. I feel like we just giving smoke and mirrors, man. Yeah, I feel like I'm giving smoke and mirrors, man. They need to be watched. They're a slippery group. But keep in mind, man, if they're a good snake, what you're able to see is not the truth. You know what I mean? What you're able to see is not the truth. But what you can watch is what's their actions? How are their actions? Do their actions line up with their words? You know? I can't wait for my grinders to get in here. Need to keep two eyes on them. I know, but it's like watching a magic show. And only those that are good at keeping an eye on them can understand what they're looking for. Otherwise, the rest are just mesmerized by the bullshit. You know what I mean? So you're either getting it and you can see the bullshit or you can't. So that's why I try to stay away from politics. And the other reason why is because honestly, next thing you know, I'm going to be that rhetoric motherfucker yelling from the top of my roof that this and that and the other, yada, yada, yada. And when I become passionate about something, I'm a cocksucker when it comes to it. Like for real, real. If you've ever been on the other end of my questioning, you'd understand. I'm a motherfucker when it comes to that shit. So to avoid all that, I just try to keep keep myself out of it. Just hope they don't come to my house and I have to pop back. You know. I know what you're saying, but I'm not foiled easily, right? I'm afraid that I'll shout from the top of the rooftops. I'll get enough people behind me. It'll cause a problem, and then they'll just murder me. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm motherfucking Martin Luther King capability of getting people behind me. And, and you got to be careful in doing that. Your ass will become a hit list. A hit list. They'll hit you and then quit you. Hey, babe. Can you hear me? She be having a hard time hearing at times. From wanting to hurt them. Hey, I watched a video of a man that dealt with depression and how strong depression can be and how devastating it can be. He went to the Golden Gate Bridge and he jumped off. He like parkoured over the top rail. And he said that as soon as his hands let go of the rail, he had instant regret. And out of all the people that jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, he was of the 2% that actually survives. And so he ended up surviving that, and it's a miracle. And the Coast Guard went in there and grabbed his ass, and he regrets it to this day. You know. See you in the PM. All right, Danny. One love. He says he was walking down the street and getting ready to jump over the bridge, and people are like, "Hey, will you take a picture of me and my husband?" And people are just walking by him and stuff, and he just felt like nobody cares. But the reality was everybody cared, but everybody felt like he was in a good place, and he really wasn't. And so yeah, he says that my depression hasn't went away and it hasn't disappeared, but I've learned how to cope with it now. And can you land feet first and still live through the jump? Honestly, I don't really think. I mean, if you hit feet first, it's compacting your spine. Bam! I think he must have landed in such a way that when he hit the water, he was already somewhat at an angle. He was at an angle, and it must have pushed his ass like that, sideways instead of straight down. And so like people that jump off of those the big old fucking tall fucking ladder things, and they jump into a fucking 3 inches of water. That's how they do it. They at the last minute they kind of like try to straighten out as they hit and divide that speed. So he must have just got lucky the way he hit it. But he literally grabbed the railing like this and jumped over head first. He just was like, whoa, threw himself over that way. You know what I mean? Like grabbing it and throwing himself over. So he kind of literally went head first down. And he must have when he jumped overhead, he must have fell like that. And as he's falling, his feet must have hit and whoop, or some shit. I don't know. But he was definitely one of the few that survived. But yeah, that shit could break your back. Yeah, what you're talking about suggests that there was some level of quality preparation when he jumped off. If he would have jumped off, got on top of the railing, and stepped off, then he could control the tips of his feet and he could try to do all that you're talking about. But this dude grabbed the front of the railing and dove off head first. So he was kind of in a free fall. Yeah. So imagine that. It's 20 stories high. He would not have a controlled opportunity. No, no. So just luck, like luck, and God wasn't ready to get rid of him yet. Some luck. Yeah, that's for sure. Because that shit. Yeah, yeah. He fucking dove off the fucking front of that bitch like that, and he was like, shh. Somebody jumping off that like that with the control dump, they actually want a chance at surviving. you know, he was like straight up roll the dice, like fuck it, let's parkour this bitch, and survived. Like, but there was also a bridge where this dude's like trying to show this chick that it's not too that she could jump. And I don't know what he was thinking. He was drunk or something, and he just dove off that bitch like, ah! And you watch him fall, ah! And he hits the ground, boom! And because there's dirt, not even water there, he hits the ground, boom! You see the dust kind of come up. Next thing he jumps up, he's like, "Hola, he starts speaking in Spanish, yelling in the air. Like, what the fuck did I just see? Oh my God, that dude jumped from the fucking bridge, took a fucking face header into the ground and jumped up like it was a fucking party. Like, yeah, hola. Yeah, he was having depression so bad that there was times he was having hallucinations and stuff. So it was a heavy, heavy, heavy onset of it. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something about your brain. Forget depression for a second. Let me tell you something about your brain. Your brain will believe. Your brain will believe what you make it believe. So what that means is if you believe you're going to be successful and you're working hard at it and you believe you have a support system, even if you don't make it, you have a happy life because you believing in all this stuff, right? And you're making those efforts. If 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 you believe, if you they say if you take an idea like I can be successful or whatever, you take an idea like fucking no one loves me, and you take an emotion like happiness or sadness, anger, or whatever. You take an emotion with an idea, combine them together, and do it repetitively every day. It's not a matter of chance. Will this idea come to life? It's a matter of time. So when they're focusing on the negative energy, they're just stacking pebbles up in the bad pond is what's happening, right? So through proper use of one's mind, they can avoid depression. But through improper use of one's mind, you take an idea like I'm worthless, and while you're sad, and you do it repetitively enough, next thing you know, you start to believe it, and it makes the hole deeper, which means you add more pebbles to it, and the hole just keeps getting deeper and deeper, and the next thing you know, it's quantifying, and next thing you know, you find yourself jumping off of a bridge because you've invested that much energy into an idea with an emotion. So you got to be careful. You can't get mad at someone and say, fuck you, bitch, I'll kill you. Why? Because you're taking an idea of attacking and killing with the emotion of anger, and you do it repetitively. It's a matter of time before you go after that person and try to kill them. So you got to be careful what you say and what emotions are attached in the moment, you know? And the same idea that can drive you to the depths of hell is also the same idea that can bring you to the greatness. If you think about you want to help people and you're doing it with like a happy thought and happy intent and you keep repetitively thinking about it, it's a matter of chance. It's not a matter of chance that you'll end up helping people. It's a matter of time, right? So you got to be real careful what you think about. But I just gave you the secrets to having everything you could ever possibly want. You just have to invest an idea of what you want with energy, and boom. Yeah, Larry, I'm live right now. I can even hear your every step. So, what do you guys think about that? That that's real talk right there. That's what pushed that guy to jumping off the bridge. Yeah, that's what pushed that guy to jumping off that bridge. Was he took the idea that he was worthless and no one loved him, and when he walked around, he was looking for things to confirm that and reaffirm that and just support his thoughts on that topic. Just take the steps forward, right? And instead of when he saw that negativeness and felt sad, he felt like no one loves him, he should have said, "Well, I love me, and I know there's a lot of people that are cool to me, and they would love the opportunity to get to know me." See, negative thoughts or bad thoughts aren't the worst thing in the world, right? But it's how you react to those thoughts. It's how you invest in those thoughts that determine your peace and happiness. Good morning. Sad faces if she's crying over there, Robert. Is she crying over there? Why would she be crying? Oh, because the little thing. I don't know. She's talking about the person that was talking about trying to commit suicide and stuff. And that's my rock, man. There's nothing wrong with that, fam. Nothing wrong with that. Not sad. Yep. Sad listening to the story. Yep. But the beauty of that story is, unfortunately, the catalyst of throwing himself off the Golden Gate Bridge and having instant regret really had an impact on him. And now he doesn't feel like that anymore. He still deals with stuff, but he has a way better coping and way better mechanisms in place and people in place. And the reality is this, guys: you are literally the author of your happiness. You just have to choose to take control of what you believe. So if someone says you're a loser, Dabber, well, I could choose to believe that, or I could say that person is wrong. Like, just because someone says it doesn't make it true. So, anybody can say anything. Watch. I am Jamaican with dreads. I said I'm Jamaican with dreads. Rastafarian. No, see, it just doesn't happen. Lily Yard commented again. Sorry, you're having a bad day, Billy. Sorry you're having a bad day, Billy. I miss him. A little better. Thanks for asking, Andy. Heck yeah. Billy says, stop blowing your trumpet. And I'm like, why? I'm a trumpet player. Billy's on one this morning, man. Something's going on with this. He never says shit on my shit like this, so that's something's funny. That shit's funny. Stop blowing your own trumpet with exclamation marks. Why? I should have put a comma there, huh? Why, comma? I'm a trumpet player. Let's see if it'll allow me to edit this bitch. It will. Yep, I put some proper English in there. Why, comma? You're welcome, Larry. What did James say? Oh, James, yeah, he has to walk the little ones out for the poo. The poo. They're like, Dabr's on. Let's go shit, guys. Billy's funny, man. Billy is funny. Oh man, no negativity around me, man. I'm not taking it. I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to block people. Take that negative shit somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. You know? It's kind of like going to the casino. Have you guys ever been at the casino and you're playing slots and you're pretty hopeful that something's about to pop? You know what I mean? And then you get some fucking dude or some bitch that sits down on the machine next to you and this is fucking bullshit. Just raping all of our pockets. And then he's like, I was on your machine for fucking 2 hours just a little while ago and it just fucking raped me. Like, put down their state and number for the contest. The state, yeah, the state and the number is how many times you viewed, and when we get to 300, the first person there is going to win. Reacted to a video I shared, huh? The hell, ingrown hair or some shit. Shit. That's funny. He's calling trumpet. Stop blowing your trumpet. Can you see who's viewing? I can see there's 7 people viewing. I don't know exactly like who is viewing without asking each one of y'all, you know. I can guess Randy, James, Larry, Andy, that's 4. So I don't know who the other 3 are. Danny said he had to go. Is Rachel still in here? No, I can't. I can't tell. I can't tell. I shared on Facebook too. That's what's up. What I love about this is how there's like no hesitation. It's clear. Um, 2 second delay. What I don't like about it is the fucking image is flipped like Facebook. And the other thing I don't like about it is there's no like real cool chat features in here. Like, you guys can't pound hearts like Periscope and Facebook. you can't like have little reactions other than having to type out some shit. So that's the kind of only thing I don't like. The other thing I do like is I can put you guys in timeout if you're acting a fool on here. I'll be like, I'm gonna put your ass in timeout. You know? So I can do shit like that, which is dope. I shared it like exactly, like literally the yesterday. I was telling everyone, hey, I was telling everyone, yeah, pound some hearts for Jason, everyone, and and I'm like, no one's pounding hearts, and then I was like, oh, because they can't. Because they can't. So for those that are here to find out about the giveaway announcement is roll call. You have to do your state initials /1. For the first time you're watching the video live right now, it has to be while you're live with me. The next time I go live, it's your state initials /2, and so on and so forth, right? So when the first person that gets to 300 is going to receive a shirt and a hat. We're at 200 and something likes when we get to 1,000 likes. So we're already 1/5 of the way there. When we get to 1,000 likes, we're going to do another giveaway. We're going to do another giveaway at 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, just like that. April, good morning. So don't forget to do your roll calls. Good morning. And the other reason we're calling it roll call is so that way, if you're chatting with one of your friends here, one of the Dabr Nation, and y'all been chatting for a while, you might not even know you guys are neighbors or live right down the street from each other, and by putting the state initials, people are like, oh, I'm in Michigan, where are you at? And the next thing you know, you guys start talking, and we help make the family grow a little tighter. So that's why I do it. I'll be at 100. Yes, anyone caught cheating or purposely trying to manipulate the game and they've been given warnings will be removed from the contest. Not the show, just the contest. Likes a link you're tagged in, Robert. Oh, nice. You put a dragon on there. Puff the Magic Dragon. I used to love that as a kid, that song. And didn't even know why. But now I find out it's because I'm a Puff Dragon. What? Puff the Magic Dragon. Live by the sea. I liked it, Randy. Pretty cool what you did there. Definitely be sure to hit the notification bell so you have the little notches on there so that way you don't miss out on my notifications when I go live. I got a bunch of shirt printing to do. Right, he frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Horchaka. In a land called Horchata. That's actually like it's like a rice drink. You know how like you put water in a pan with rice, and then you cook it, and then you wait till the water like goes all out, and then the rice is done. Well, if you cook it like halfway, the rice is still watery and milky. The water in there is milky now because the rice kind of broke down a little bit in it. You drain that water off, and then they put cinnamon and a little sweetener in it and mix it up. And that shit Tastes all right. It's called horchata. It's like a, it's like a, it's like it's like a rice milk. And leave it to some Spanish people to come up with that shit. You would think that that would be some Asian shit. I would like that, but I can't. Did you guys see me? See my? I was watching the Donald Trump video, and I typed in there "smoke weed every day." My wife thought she saw a Dabr hat in there. She's like, "Someone's wearing a Dabr hat." I'm like, "Yep, that chick right there in the back." No, I'm just kidding. I put it on the presidential debate so everybody can see it. Smoke weed every day. You know, if you did some shit like that in the 70s, man, they'd fuck with you. Can't hit a heart or a like. That's the only thing that kind of sucks, huh? But apparently they offer what's called super chat feature, but that only becomes available as I climb up the corporate ladder over here. Andy, can you fire up some Green Mountain coffee in the coffee pot? I laughed my ass off when you saw that, huh? That shit's hilarious. Smoke weed every day. And you see, I didn't even put a dabbercloth.com plug. I totally could have plugged it. Nope. I was like, just fucking smoke weed every day. That was the plug. You know what I mean? All right, all right. The comments are great here. Alexander's like, oh my fucking God, no, you did it, boy. Ha ha ha. Vicky was like, bah ha ha, funniest thing I've seen all day. Jerry's like, love it, keep on. Fuck yes, every day. Anna's like, awesome. I'll make more. Okay, cool. I loved it. It was cool, right? All right, well, I'm going to do another video on Facebook here in a little while. I got to get some stuff boxed up and ready for a guy that's going to come by and pick up his order. And I got to get off of here. So you guys have a blessed morning this morning, and I will talk to you guys soon. Dabber Nation, one love. Peace.